Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all candidates. So today we're going to discuss about uncleanliness of public toilet. Yeah. As we know, public toilet are significant to all people across the country because we need that in our lives so that we can do our emergency business smoothly and quickly. Uh, Unfortunately, there is some people or um, condition that condition of the toilet that makes the toilet not clean and and it will make people feel uncomfortable when using it. Okay, so I would like to ask candidate A on what are the factors that contribute to the uncleanliness of the public toilet.
Uh, Thank you, candidate D, for giving me the opportunity to elaborate on my point. Okay. For public toilets, commonly we can see two public toilets, which are two types of public toilets, which are the paid ones and the without the payments. This excludes public toilets in shopping malls because shopping malls we don't have to pay to use the public toilets in shopping malls. Okay, so now I'm going to elaborate on public toilets without payments. Okay, usually public toilets without payments are the ones that has a lot of facilities problems, which leads to the uncleanliness of the public toilets. So the major problem for my point is the unstable water pressure. Okay, so how does the unstable water pressure affects the cleanliness? Okay, if the water is unstable, for the first point, if the water pressure is unstable, so basically the citizens face difficulties to flush uh, the toilets after they have done their own business. So um, uh, water pressure is very essential to keep the public toilets clean and uh, enable for the citizens to be comfortable to use it anytime they want. So I would like to ask candidate C, do you agree with me on my point?
Thank you. I agree with all your points because I also experienced the same thing while using the public toilet.
Thank you, candidate A and C. So now I would like to pass to candidate C on your point of view of the factor that contribute to the uncleanliness of public toilets.
Okay, thank you, Fatiha. So one of the reasons that contribute to uncleanliness of the public toilet is because of the poor toilet facilities that they have. As we all know, Malaysian public toilets certainly do not have good reputation in public toilet. So um, we can see that difference between public toilets in mall and also public toilet in rest area, R&R. So public toilet in mall is very clean and new, even though the mall itself have been open for years. But for rest area, it's very dirty, not well maintained, and also there's a lot of leakage. Um, so for public toilet in mall, they usually maintain their toilet. For example, if there's some damage, it only take a few days for them to repair. While in rest area, it took ages to repair them. So if there's a leakage at sink or in a toilet, so it will cause the floor to wet and also it's unclean. So for example, if we step on the water, it will leave dark stain on the floor. And beside that, most most public toilet in rest area they have white floor, so it will look dirty. It will look more dirty. So secondly, as we need to update our we need to update our toilet facilities, such as we can put automatic flush or washlet and bidets in the toilet. For example, we can see um, Japan, they use futuristic toilet and high technology. For example, they have washlet and bidets, and this equipment can avoid the water from can avoid the floor from getting wet. Um, Besides, we need to build toilet with good ventilated, because we all know that we use toilet to do our business. So if it's bad ventilated, it will smell bad. Thirdly, we need to have separate room for women and men, because most public toilet in Malaysia, they have same toilet for both gender. So we need to have privacy while using the toilet. And lastly, most public toilet in Malaysia, they have no paper towel in the toilet cubicle. This is because Malaysian people rarely use toilet paper, but I think we need toilet paper in each toilet cubicle. This is because we all have doubted while using the water hose. So by using the toilet paper, we can touch or we can use the water hose by using the toilet paper itself. And also we need to have dust dustbin in every toilet cubicle for us to throw all our rubbish in there, so that we don't litter it anywhere or just throw it in, to avoid us to throw in the toilet itself. So that's all my point. Candidate B, what's your opinion about my points in toilet facilities?
Thank you, Candice. And I think your point is correct, which we need to have a good facilities for public toilets to give ourselves comfort when using it. Okay. So that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, candidate C and candidate B. So right now I would like to invite candidate B to state your point on factors that contribute to the uncleanliness of public toilets.
Oh, okay. Cleanliness is a vital thing that we need to measure, as when we have a dirty toilet, the toilet will look bad and smell bad. So the next factor that can contribute to uncleanliness of public toilet is ineffective cleaning. So ineffective cleaning can be caused by whether the cleaner or the users itself. Okay, so for the cleaners, they didn't manage to clean the toilet correctly and properly, as they only clean the obvious stain left by the users, but they didn't clean the whole toilet. We need to, as a cleaner, we need to make sure that the toilet were clean properly. For example, use the toilet cleaners on the bowl, clean up the bowl, disinfect the toilet so that there will no bacteria or germs left by the toilet. Okay. Okay, for next, ineffective cleaning can be caused by the irresponsible users itself. They did not clean the toilet after they use it properly. So it will cause the causes that affected by the users. For example, they are not wrapping up their sanitary pads properly before disposing them into the bin, or they throw other rubbish except the pads inside the sanitary bin. Or for example, they also did not flush or clean up the toilet after using it, and they just leave it like that before leave the toilet. Okay, so in conclusion, we cannot put the blame on the cleaners if the toilets we are using are not clean and so on, but we can put the blame on ourselves too for leading to the uncleanliness of the public toilet. Okay, so that's all from me.
Yeah.
So I would like to pass to the host to continue our discussion.
Okay. Thank you, Candidate B, for your opinions. Okay, so now I would like to state my points on factors that contribute to the uncleanliness. Okay. First of all, um, my factor is irresponsible users that did not uh, that vandalize the public toilet and not using it properly. Okay, first of all, stepping on the toilet seat. Okay, it will leave dirty footprints on the toilet cover. And it is dangerous because a few years back there is people who get injured by stepping on the toilet seat because they think it is dirty. And it may be dirty, but at the same time it is dangerous because it will cause serious injury on your hips, and it will damage um uh the bad the benefits of the toilet seat. Okay. Secondly, flushing out the tissues or set or pads on the um toilet bowl that can cause clog. It will make other people feel uncomfortable and can't use the toilet because of the poor condition of the toilet bowl. Okay, so lastly, uh people who vandalize, like drawing on the wall of the toilet, where uh and sometimes they will write uncomfortable words and curse words, so it will make other people feel uncomfortable, and it will ruin the image of public toilet in Malaysia. Okay. So we already gained some knowledge on factors that contribute to the uncleanliness of public toilet, and I think we can together create awareness on how to improve public toilets in Malaysia, so that it will improve the image of our country, and hopefully uh, it will gain good response from maybe tourists that come to our country. Okay. So together we we protect and we take care of public toilets for our own benefits. Okay. Thank you so much.